Hey guys, it's Faith. Welcome back. And sorry for my appearance, I just got out of the shower, but we are back today with another real review report video for you. Alrighty, let's get into it. So as you may or may not know, if you've been over to my blog, Purely Faith, I receive a lot of boxes from Miss Influenster. Influenster is an app where you take surveys, you review products, and you get free samples in exchange for your honest opinion on social media platforms. So I started doing this about a year ago, and I've had nothing but fun with it. This was actually my first box that came as an actual Influenster made box. It has the actual Influencer logo on it. Usually I get boxes from specific brands. This one was super cool because it is a bunch of products right in time for spring that they kind of brought together as spring necessity products. In every box you open up, there's going to be a card that shows you what you get, and then it just has a little cutesy thing on the other side. When brands send them to you, they will send little marketing messages as well. I know in my Urban Decay ones, they were sending their anti-bullying campaign at the same time. So for this box, I got 4 different products, and I have been using some of them already through a few of my little traveling spurts in the past few weeks and trying to see if they work for me over a long time period. I'm going to brush my hair out so that we can get into the first product. As always, I'm using my wet brush. It's this cute little baby blue one for now. I used to have a white and black checkered one, but this is my favorite thing. It's not part of the box, but I used to have such a hard time brushing my hair out. Like, I would pull on these knots forever and ever, and it would make these disgusting noises. Mind you, I don't brush my hair before I get in the shower, and literally so easy. I would still be on the other side right now, and I would be in a ton of pain. I used to be able to feel like my heartbeat in my head after I brushed my hair because it was so painful. So the first thing that I'm gonna go ahead and try for you guys is I don't even know how to say this, and I feel so bad because I'm totally gonna butcher it. Adwoa, I'm guessing Adwo, maybe? Adwo Beauty Melon Berry Smoothing Gel with vitamin C for fine hair. Also, I have to tell you, how cute is this packaging? When you open it up, got all the little, I don't know how well you can see that, but it's got all the little fruitsies in it. I think that is so cute. And with these boxes too, if you're keeping the product like I am, break them down just like your Amazon boxes. Flat, super easy. So this card gives you everything kind of knowledge-based that Influencer wants you to know, kind of the main highlights of the product. For the hair gel, it is the Melonberry Frizz Fighting Smoothing Gel plus Vitamin C, contains ingredients with binding properties such as panthenol, which is vitamin B5, and squalene, which if you've done any facial care within the past few years, squalene is becoming really, really well known. It's also good for your hair to help your hair appear glossy and brilliant. We're matching, look at that, that's cute. Okay, so first off, the component is like, it's heavy, which I love a good heavy component. I think is super cool about this as well is that you can use it on not only wet, but dry and damp hair. And it's supposed to help with frizz and allow curls to air dry or be used as a diffuser. As you can see, some of my curls are already coming in. I got out of the shower a little bit ago, so my ends are already dry. But the rest of it's still a little damp. Okay. I have to sniff all my products. Oh my god, that smells like, oh my god, it smells like something from my childhood, and I don't know what it is, which is making me so mad, but it smells so fresh and fruity. Oh, it's this, I don't know if that's gonna be way too much, but it's very like, not what I thought the hair gel was gonna be. It's not like sticky at all. It's very creamy and like almost silky. Let's try. Okay, the hair gel is in. Like I said, usually they feel sticky. This one felt creamy, So we're gonna see if my curls still come out once this is all dried down. And then the next product that I got in the box that I was super excited to try, felt actually would really work for me, was the Completely Bare Calm Down Ingrown Hair Razor Bump and Redness Eliminator. The sheet here says tackle razor rash and alleviate shaving and waxing woes with our high potency formula. Calm down, resurfaces skin, and helps prevent razor bumps while it softens skin and diminishes discoloration. This is the box that it comes in. Super cute little lady. And this is the little component. So I was shocked that it was like, oh, it's so small, but a little goes such a long way. And they've got kind of an eye drop applicator here. So right after you shave your legs, underarms, arms, bikini area, you're gonna go in and put this on I do a cotton like round, the little flat ones, but you can do it on like a cotton ball, one of those squares, Q-tips, whatever you need, and put this wherever you feel like you're going to get razor bumps, razor rash, or you get a lot of redness already in the area. It does have aloe vera in it, which is something that already works really well for me. And so I was really interested to see what the Marvel of Peru, because I had never heard of that, would do. And it seemed to really calm down the ingrown hair aspect for me, whereas the aloe usually just reduces redness. For me, I hate summertime because I hate shaving. If you're a woman, you understand that. I really hate it because I'm always getting razor bumps and ingrown hairs from it. There's always irritation. This actually has really helped. I've been using it for about the past 2 weeks, and I don't know if you can hear that, but there's still a lot in the bottle. Like, I feel like I've barely used any of it. And I have seen a significant decrease in the amount of ingrown hairs and razor bump and redness that I get after shaving. I will say there was 1 week that I stopped using it because I was traveling, and I just didn't want to bring like all of my new products with me. And all the bumps came back, the irritation came back. So I will definitely be repurchasing this because I've never found something that actually works on those things. And this seems to be a winner. So I would definitely recommend the Completely Bare Calm Down. I was so excited when I got this box because of this next brand. These were all brands that I didn't know except for this next one. I think we've all heard of her. Miss Elf Cosmetics. They sent me the O Face Satin Lipstick. This is in the shade, oh my god, that's so small, Dirty Talk. Elf. Elf is in her NARS moment. Leave her alone. And look how gorgeous that color is. I'll swatch it for you guys in a second. I've already worn it, and they are leveling their game up. Look at this. Magnetic closure, soft matte packaging. Are you kidding me? And these aren't stickers. They're like ingrained in there, but they're flat. It's so nice. Like, calm down, Faith. Okay, so this says the O Face Satin Lipstick. It's a satin finish lipstick that delivers all the rich color you're craving in a comfortable formula that lasts. I used to wear a lot of lipstick in high school. I loved it, but then I stopped wearing it because it just wasn't comfortable anymore. It would go in my cracks where I will bleed when my lips crack. It's happened to me my whole life. The lipstick, this color, I'm gonna do a little swatcheroonie for you guys. I've already worn this, and it reminds me of one of my favorite colors in the Jeffree Star Liquid Lip formula. It's kind of a mix between like Christmas Cookie and Mannequin if both of them were mixed together and made like half a shade deeper. And so here she is. Oh, that's not picking up the same on camera. That makes me so sad. That's a little better. I actually wore this to a family function where there was going to be eating and drinking involved. So I, ate my food, drank my water. Didn't even bring this to reapply with me because I just didn't think of it. Because I haven't worn lipstick in so long. And to my surprise, when we got home at the end of the night, there was still lipstick on my lips. I was very surprised because it didn't feel like I was wearing lipstick. And it kind of just gave this really nice, like, flush to my lips. I don't use lip liner either, so I kind of just like smudge out like the outer corners when I do it, like that. Just literally, I'm sorry, it probably just looked like I was flipping it off. But I just do that right around the center and then smudge out the edges. And it looked gorgeous, and it stayed on so well. Yeah, I thought it was super comfortable, which that is the last thing that comes to my mind personally when I think of lipstick. I think like, oh, I have to wear lipstick to this. I could see this being like an everyday lipstick for me, because I feel like you could also put like a lip gloss or balm over top. Really want to see what other shades they have in person that I might like. It's definitely a decent size. It's a normal size tube, so you can roll it all the way up. Normal size tube of lipstick. And I don't know how much you guys know about custom insets, but e.l.f. is really, she's on her game right now. Custom insets are a bit pricier to do, so they've also got that on the lipstick as well. I love that shade. I can see myself wearing it, whether it's a night out with the girls, or I'm going to work, or I'm going to class, or vice versa, anything. The final product, and probably the either first or second place in this whole box for me, was something that I was not expecting at all, from a brand that I had never heard of. It is called Skin 1004, and this is the Hylu Cica Water Fit Sun Serum. It's supposed to be a lightweight sunscreen with a non-sticky texture, a dewy finish, and no white cast. So I took this with me on my trip because I am super duper bad at wearing sunscreen. I kept it in its little box because I wanted to show you guys that I thought the box was so cute. I've never seen a box open up like this that have these really skinny plates here, but it says the gift from the untouched nature from Madagascar. And then it's got, you know, it's like a soft feel here. I love when people do this. They add different textures to their packaging. So hats off to you guys at Skin 1004, because it is really good packaging. Let's get to the product. This is what you get when you pull the product out of the bag. It is made in Korea. Oh my god, I should have known something like this would be K-beauty, because if you haven't heard, K-beauty is a huge trend that's been popping off for the past few years, because Koreans always have the most amazing skin. I don't know what it is, but they started bringing out more Korean beauty to the States and to the rest of the world, and now we're getting to try the products that make their skin so beautiful. Now, I literally got home and threw out my Neutrogena sunscreen that I use on my face because it never sinks in. It just kind of lays there on top. It feels greasy, it slides throughout the day, and this has changed my mind on wearing sunscreen on my face. So you do actually get a really good amount of product, I feel like, especially for how little you need to use. It's 1.69 fluid ounces. That's more than a standard bottle of foundation, and we all know how long a bottle of foundation lasts. It's got this little kind of clearish blue-gray cap, which I found was really good for traveling, because usually pumps are gonna kind of splurt everywhere, but this one's nice hard plastic. It's nice and thick so it doesn't bend when I squeeze it. And then you can either go up like this, or I just apply sideways. It's nighttime, so I'm not gonna be putting this on, but I have been using it like every single morning. It's got SPF 50, and it is amazing. But what makes this so amazing to change my view on sunscreen on the face? It feels like you're wearing nothing. It feels like I'm wearing less than my tried and true Ilia skin tint, and this has got SPF 40. This has got SPF 50. Now, there is no tint to this because it's not a makeup product. It's a skincare product, first and foremost. But what I do love about this is I have super oily skin, and then I get dry patches, right? It didn't cling to the dry patches, didn't make me extra oily. It actually wore really well under my makeup, which is a huge shocker because that is something that does not happen for me. And this is the first sunscreen that I remember to put on my face because I looked forward to it. It doesn't have like, yeah, that's what I remembered. No like strong fragrance at all. It doesn't smell chemically like a lot of sunscreens do. It just feels weightless on the skin and no white cast. And I am pale as winter snow. Okay, I am translucent, I am gray, we know this. Kind of scared to see how much this is gonna be, because this is something that I'll definitely repurchase after I finish this bottle. But I feel like it's gonna be one of those things, kind of how I felt with the Laneige sleeping mask that I am so in love with. It feels like luxury, looks like luxury. but it lasts forever. So by the time that you go to buy that thing again and it's like 50 bucks, that 50 bucks doesn't feel that bad because it's been for so long that you've got to use that product that you probably would have bought like 4 or 5 of a lesser quality one by now, and then it just would have ended up being the same price or even more expensive as the luxury ones. As always, thank you from the bottom of my heart for either being on my channel or on my blog, however you came across this video. I am not the most confident when it comes to putting myself out there, especially when I don't think that I'm an expert on things. But I realize you don't have to be an expert. You just have to know what you like and what you don't like. And I know that. So I'm glad you're here. Keep sticking around if you like real, honest reviews from real, honest person. As always, I've been Faith. Thank you.